Hey, Mr. Clash here, and today we're going to have a look at another why did it fail versus clean up type of a video. And look, well, I'm first cab off the rank here, aren't I? So that means I failed. And I'm going to tell you what my plan was. We're going to have a little bit of a look at why it failed, and then we'll have a look at the adjustment that was made to make it a success. So first thing we need to do is have a look at this base. Now, you'll remember from my 5 questions, the first thing to do is to identify the threats. What are they and where are they? Now I'm coming in with a hog attack, obviously, you can see that here. So to me, the threats are, look, that's an obvious place for a Tesla farm. Therefore, as far as I'm concerned, there is no Tesla in there. Now, the threat here, in terms of after the clan castle, is a bomb tower. I believe there is something in here. I believe there is something in here. And I believe that there could be something in here. So there are my 4 main threat concerns. As far as I read the base, look, I don't think there's going to be a bomb in this area. There may be. I just didn't think there would be. I didn't think there would be anything down here either. There may be. I just didn't think there would be. The other threats in terms of a hog attack are the spring traps that will be here, 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 and here, which I believe that is where they are. There's nothing too much I can really do to avoid them. Possibly come in at them from the side like that. And so they're the main threats to the hog. So having identified that, I also need to, how am I going to deal with this clan castle? How am I going to deal with the queen? They're my main 2 other questions, of course. And I had a couple of things up my sleeve for doing that. And also, one of the other 5 questions is, can I remove any of the threats and get the queen and the clan castle at the same time? And you can see with the threats being in these areas here, down here and here and here, the only way I can do that is to come in a long way to try and get to the queen. So the answer to that one really is actually no, I cannot. So having done that, I really need to focus on the queen part. I can't neutralize threats and get the queen at the same time, so my first priority is to deal with the queen. So how am I going to deal with the queen and the clan castle? Have a look at my troops here. Because the queen is on the outside, I've got a really cunning plan. One golem onto here. That's great. Clan castle will come out. Poison on the clan castle. The queen will step up. The queen will be in the poison. The king will jump the fence. This is fantastic. My king will take out the enemy king. I'll drop a baby dragon, which should aggro onto the queen. I'll drop my queen, and I'll drop some wizards up here to make sure that my queen doesn't really start going all down this side. Hopefully. Okay, so that should, with the aid of the poison, and maybe a couple of wizards down here as well, with the aid of the poison and my troops and the baby dragon, it should take out the clan castle and both heroes. And job is done. I didn't really need them to do anything else because it's too hard for them to tank. You'll see I have 2 archers, so I'll put an archer on this builder's hut on the left, and I'll put one at the bottom. Why? Because if I come in with my hogs, my heroes will be over this side, so these weapons should go down pretty easily. And I say pretty easily. That means I'm going to get the hogs coming in here onto this expo, and then I'll be getting some hogs here, here, and here. And as you can see, they will path this way from that one. That will go that way. These will all start heading this way, and they will finish up here. That means with all of this already destroyed, as they come back to clean up the trash, they will then head towards that builder's hut. So I didn't need I felt I did not need the 3rd archer. So that's why I only brought 2 archers. And I've got the 7 wizards, of course. That is the overall plan. So what are the threats and where are they? They are in this area here. So how am I dealing with them? I'm dealing with them with heal spells. You can see all 4 heal spells because I can't nullify any threats with a push into the base. So that is the basics of my plan. So what we'll do now is have a look at that plan in action. So let's begin. Now you already know it's a fail. So I've got the archer on the bottom. Just drop the archer on the bottom. I've just dropped the archer. Okay, I've got a Tesla pop there on the side. Okay, so I've got to modify that a little bit. I'm going to have to put a couple of hogs on there. So I've preempted the poison. I've dropped the golem. Now, what's really important here is watch the clan troops. Watch the queen. I'll just actually stop this. I want you to note, because we're talking about why did it fail. My poison spell is right here. That's where my poison spell is. Look where the queen is standing. She is standing right here, outside of the poison spell. There is a witch standing right here, also outside of the poison spell. And the baby dragon is, well, it's probably going to come out of the poison spell. So just have a note of that. And now my king, no problem, but let's just continue and watch what happens from there. See, you'll notice at the top, I've dropped the 2 wizards up the top up there. So I just drop this down, baby dragon coming in. Okay, baby dragon zeroing in on some skeletons. Look, there's more skeletons jumping the wall continually. My king's down. Here comes a witch now. The baby dragon is now trying to hit witch skeletons. My queen is trying to hit witch skeletons. The enemy queen is still up. Oh my god, this witch is still up. And the baby dragon is chasing a witch around while getting shot at by the archer. Now finally I can get my queen in. Now my queen kills that queen. She'll start pathing over. Now I start to get the hogs in. Now I've got to change my hog deployment pattern because this cannon is up still and it's going to shoot my queen, and I had to use my queen's ability. Holy cow, it's all going wrong, pear-shaped here. So I had to make slight little changes to my deployment. So I've got the hogs coming in now, and I've really got to get this in quickly, getting them in. So the first heal spell's gone down exactly where I thought the threats were. That's fantastic. Doesn't look like there's any threats near that archer, near the sweeper, so no heal there. So now I'm trying to heal that whole general area there where the bomb tower is, just in case there's another bot. I'm losing the hogs left, right, and centre to spring traps. Is not funny. Just like I said, there were going to be spring traps. I've got one more heal left, and look at this. My hogs are just, there we go, they've split. So I now need to decide which hogs am I going to heal, and I've decided to heal that lot up there at the top there. You can see, I figure that's the biggest bunch, and of the hogs that are left, and the other hogs are remaining. That's fine. I've got my cleanup wizards dropped already. The hogs will get through the point defense, no problem. I've got this little archer. She's taken out that hut down there. Now she's come on down there. The 2 cleanup wizards on the left. I've got no other wizards. So I brought 7, and I really had not intended to deploy 5 of them. Just the way that what my deployment was, I really only wanted to drop 4 of them. But of course, when it all started getting pear-shaped, I dropped an extra wizard up the top. Okay, so we can just, I'll zoom out just that little bit more, and we can see, we already know it's not a 3-star. So now I'm really concerned about this builder hut on the right-hand side. I'm looking at the wizards on the left. They're struggling to get through all of this. I've lost so many hogs to spring traps, it's not funny. And we've got 6 seconds left. And it's just, oh, like, nah, god damn. So I got no value out of my heroes whatsoever. As you can see, they cleaned bugger all up there. Okay, so let's have a look at how that went to clean it. Now, just have a little bit of a look-see about the troop combination. Now, I bought 30 hogs. He's bringing 28 hogs. Sacrifice a hog, bring a giant. Sacrifice another hog, bring an extra wizard and 3 archers. That sort of thing. Okay, so there's a slight little variation in the troops. 4 heals as well. Now, you will have noticed as well that I did not drop my extra poison when it was all going pear-shaped. And the reason I did that was I had intended to keep it in case there were skellies chasing my hogs. If there were skellies chasing my hogs, it would have even been more detrimental. So let's have a look at the slight little adjustment that was made and look at the time. 1 minute 42. I ran out of time. He did it in 1 minute 42. So we'll just see what happened. Now remember, mine failed because I lost everything at the start because of a bad poison spell placement. So let's have a look how this attacker does it. Poison down. Brilliant poison spell. That's exactly where the queen and the witch were standing. So that poison spell covers the archer tower. And you'll notice that the golem has actually changed its slightly position from when he's dropped it. So now the queen and the witch, they're nuked. The clan castle is nuked. His king is still up because, of course, it can be. Now he's coming in from the right-hand side. Now this is where my attack finished, where he's ended. Now why that's important is because you can see he's about to take down that cannon up the left. So there's nothing on the left-hand side to threaten the queen and the king. Now they're all pathing on the right-hand side. all of his hogs now can come in from that left side, or from the right hand side, sorry. They come over. Now he's still got the haste, the heal spells, and he's still got the threat of those heal spells. He still has 3 hogs up his sleeve. Now remember, this is a cleanup, so he knows that. There we go. He just propped them on that Tesla at the left because he knew that there was a Tesla there, and also dropped a wizard. He's got his 3 archers still, and he's dropped the heal spell in the other place where he knew there was 3 Teslas and a Expo. So he's got 1 heal spell left, and whether he drops it or not, didn't need to. Okay, there we go. So what else does he have up? Queen's down. The enemy queen is down. His queen is down. But look, he's got his king up. And by now, his king has come all the way, pathing around, and cleaned up all that right-hand side. So if my king had been able to do that, obviously I also would have had the 3-star. And look at all the hogs he has left as well. So in terms of the things that made the difference in this attack, number 1, proper placement on the poison spell. That enabled his king to live. Mine died. You saw how mine died. It enabled his king to live. His queen did a lot more damage, and he also got a lot more taken out up that top side. And then with his king living, his king was able to clean up an entire side of the base with all of his barbs and things following. That left his wizards to do other work as well. In essence, the thing that ultimately stopped my thing being a 3-star was just an extremely bad poison placement, and only placing one of them, because you can see here in the attack there were no skeletons chasing the hogs. So very bad poison placement led to my heroes diminishing and dying prematurely, and then from then on everything was a catch-up. Everything was a catch-up. And I probably should have done the hogs first as well, and worried about the archers later, because let's have a look at that again, and I'll just show you what that cost me. So here we are back at my attack. So let's have a look. 3 minutes here. Wait for the first deployment of the archer. There goes the first one. Where's the second one coming? There's the second one. And am I getting another troop now? Am I? Come on. Poison spell. And now golem. Okay, now you will notice, of course, the golem did not go directly to the archer tower this time, and my golem, you can see, is pathing all the way over there. So for some reason, why my golem thought the cannon was closer compared to his is just ridiculous, but that's no excuse. The thing was that by the time I dropped that troop, we'll just go through this very, very quickly, and we'll come to the end of it, and we'll have a look at again when I drop my golem. And that's very, very important. So once the attack starts, how long before I actually get a golem down? And now you can see with my hogs coming in, I'm losing that a lot to spring traps, but that's why I had 36 of them. And look, there was the double bomb there with near that right hand side expo. So we'll just finish this up very quickly, then I'll show you the difference is what I'm talking about at the top there. Once this comes in, the other part that made it different. Okay, so stop there. Let's play that again and just take note of when I drop the first troop. So the archer's gone down, the other archer's gone down, which popped a Tesla, and just waiting, poison now, and golem. 12 seconds. I lost 12 seconds before it even done anything. So there we go. What made the difference? Very bad poison. And again, you can see there makes absolutely 0 sense why my golem should path over to this cannon when it is clearly closer to this archer tower. Clearly by a mile it is closer. Makes absolutely 0 sense my golem should path to that cannon. Anyway, that's it for today's video. Just to show you how little things can make a big difference. Okay, so the question of the day is, why did the hog rider call his hog, Ink? He called him Ink because he was always running out of the pen. Anyway, that's it for today. Thanks for sticking around. Do leave the video a thumb up. Do give the video a comment. Let me know what you thought of these sorts of videos. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video.